Hey guys, what's going on? Tyraku here, back with another raid video. Today, continuing on with the Unique Champion build, Unique Champion gear sets, and Unique Champion synergy series that I've been doing, I'm going to feature a one-key Ultra Nightmare team from Ains Sama. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. Maybe not. It probably is incorrect pronunciation. Now, he did say that he got this build from Deadwood Jedi. He took the exact Turvold unkillable build from Deadwood's video, which I'll be linking down in the description below if you want to check that out. If you want to build this exact team, then do so. I'm not going to get into like the details too much of this team. I'm going to show you all the stats and show you how the team gets set up. But other than that, this is more of just a showcase of what I believe is a very unique team, very awesome, and uses some very cool gear sets. Let's get in here and check out the champions being used. We have two man-eaters right here. They are wearing a toxic and a speed set. This is what the stats look like: 35k HP, 214 speed, 79% crit rate. We're running Kreela in this team as well, so she gives a crit rate boost, which does help go ahead and meet that to 100%. So it's not as gear intensive, honestly. Second man-eater, very similar stats: 230 crit damage, very good. So now with the man-eaters, of course, you don't want to have very much accuracy necessarily. Decrease attack isn't necessarily a buff you want up. There is no debuff extender like Vizier in this team, so it doesn't really matter if the decreased attack does get applied. It won't last very long. Let's take a look at the masteries. So we have your typical War Master, some counterattack. Both of them are doing the exact same masteries. And then next, this is where it gets really interesting. This is what I was looking forward to. Whenever he sent me this message telling me that these champions, what they were wearing, and how much damage he did, which I think you guys are going to be amazed, I was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely something I'm interested in, and definitely a very cool setup he has going on. So he uses Saito, which is a champion who doesn't get enough love, honestly. He doesn't get a whole lot of play, I feel like. Let's check out what his gear is. So he has a retaliation set. I talked about the retaliation set a few videos ago. Absolutely love it. His stats are looking at 172 speed, 64% crit rate. So with the Kreela crit rate buff, that's getting him very close to 100%. Very good crit damage. So definitely on the I've been farming Ice Golem side of things. Attack percent chest plate, very nice looking. Now the Kreela, which is bringing in so much extra damage, she is wearing a Reflex set to go ahead and get this refreshed and everything like that. Very cool. You don't see a ton of uses of the Reflex set on the clan boss, but it works amazing on Kreela. I mean, you're cycling through this ability more often. Every time she's proccing this, that's a good chunk of extra damage. I didn't show Sato's masteries for very long. Let me go ahead and show those. This is what Sato's masteries are. Let's check out Kreela now. This is Kreela's masteries as well. This is what she is wearing stat-wise. If you want to do something similar, 171 speed, good attack, and 74% crit rate. Back to the whole increased attack, increased crit rate buffs. So both of these champions do damage based on attack, their ability to scale off attack. And then we have good old Turvold, who is just doing absolute crazy amounts of damage with his team, wearing cruel gear, as well as a speed set. Let's check out what his stats look like. 150 speed. He does have this ability right here, which increases his speed, so he is tuned for that. There is a specific turn order, which I'll get into once we actually get into the clan boss run, but this is what Turvold looks like. He doesn't get a ton of use in the clan boss just because it's a little difficult to gear him, but Deadwood Jedi made an awesome video. Like I said, check that out if you want to build this team, if you have the champions. If not, just sit back and enjoy it, because I think this is an awesome build. We're using Reflex sets, we're using retaliation sets, we're using toxic sets, and we're using cruel sets. I mean, how often do you see this all in a one key Ultra Nightmare team? So I'm looking forward to showing you guys what's going on. Let me click Turvold's masteries. This is what he is looking like, and let's get right into this clan boss run. So we're going to go ahead and go over here, clan boss. It's going to take this run a few turns to get set up, so I'm going to go ahead and hide my webcam so you guys don't have to look at me in the bottom corner for the next who knows how long. Let's go ahead and get this started up. Alright guys, so with the specific turn orders of this team, let's go ahead and start off with the first man-eater to go. We'll go ahead and use their ability 2. It doesn't really matter, ability 2, ability 1, either one's going to work perfectly fine. Second man-eater, same thing, ability 2. We're going to go ahead and use both of those. We have to make sure the man-eaters and the Turvold both use specific abilities up until turn 6. Everybody else can do whatever they want. So the other two, the damage dealers, basically. Go ahead and use the Juggernaut from Turvold. I'm going to go ahead and put up the Unkillable from the Man-Eater. Second Man-Eater is just going to use his regular ability. I'll just click Auto. Then two people inside can do whatever they want. You're seeing some retaliation procs over there. Let's see if Kreela gets any reflex procs just from the little bit we'll be able to see. Can't use Turvold's A2. I have to keep that stalled out until turn 6. Something that could happen is earlier I had a run where the Maneater actually took the stun right there. So as long as Turvold's health is a little bit lower, perfectly fine. And then we'll use that at the start of turn 4. Go ahead and save that for 1 turn. This is the second unkillable so far. I'm just gonna cycle through everybody else's stuff. The next unkillable is gonna come up at turn 6. We'll go ahead and use Turvold's A3 again. Maneater's A1. A2 just for a little bit of extra damage so we can really see how good of a 1-key Ultra Nightmare team this is. Kreela got that ability right back up again. So this first Maneater to go, we don't want to use the unkillable on this first turn. Just uses A2 again. He'll get a turn again before the clan boss takes their turn. So the Turvold here is going to go ahead and use his A2 ability. Going to clear this unkillable, and he's going to attack again. And then you could essentially turn it on auto here, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the other Maneater does use his A3 at the right time. Shouldn't be any issue, but just in case. There we go. And click auto, sit back, relax, and let's see how good of a 1-key Ultra Nightmare team this really is. Alright guys, so there you have it. One key, well, let's go ahead and check this. 70.91 million damage. Let's go make sure this is one key. And 70.27. So yeah, it is just over one key. Ultra Nightmare. Absolutely amazing. So this is champions who are not very often used in Clan Boss. Not only that, but it's also gear that's not often used in Clan Boss. 2 Santa Clauses, wow. So the gear, Cruel Gear, that's more commonly used in the speed set. But then you have Retaliation, which is awesome, and then the Reflex. So anybody who says Ice Golem is not a good place to hang around in, and myself included, Ice Golem is very good. So if you're looking to build a 1-key Ultra Nightmare team and you have these champions, definitely consider this team. And if you don't, definitely consider gearing your champions similar to this if it makes sense. I'm going to do a video on Reflex gear later on down the road. But other than that, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully this was something interesting for you to see. I like seeing 1-key Ultra Nightmare teams. It's definitely a neat achievement, especially when it's using unique champions like Saito, Kreela, and Turvold. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you, Ain Sama, for letting me borrow your account. And definitely check out Deadwood's video, like I said, linked in the description down below. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Feel free to click one of the videos that are about to pop up, and I'll catch you in the next video.